So with a gentle inhale, floating your arms up, and then with your sort of gentle early morning tiger claws and a gentle early morning growl. So inhale, float those tiger claws up, and exhale, a little growl, little early morning tiger growl. And then this movement, release what no longer serves you this morning. Inhale, float your arms up. And then exhale with that gentle early morning growl, realizing that this movement, another time of day, maybe not so gentle. Inhale, float your arms up. Now cross your wrists and get ready for a. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, float up. Let's do one more. Cross your arms overhead. Big inhale in with a. So we've sort of started our practice with a releasing, and then let's pair it with a replenishing. So our Ren meridian goes right down the front, and it's the sea of yin, which is sort of the sea of sort of gentleness and softness. So taking your hand very slowly, soothe that front channel. It's called the conception vessel or Ren Mai. Just there's a lot of acupressure points here for emotional balance. So so the focus of our practice is connected to the fall, the season of fall, which is connected to the metal element. And certainly in the northern hemisphere, deciduous forests, all the leaves fall. And what I never really made the connection until yesterday. I always feel a sadness when the leaves fall, those gorgeous red and yellow, orange leaves. But each leaf that falls is going to help replenish the earth. So our practice today will be that sort of duality. Not quite sure if that's the correct way to use duality, but of releasing and replenishing. So slow it down. Stand with your feet about hip width apart. And close your eyes and sink your awareness into your feet. And invite them to just root down into the earth. And let those roots sink deep in. And then invite your tailbone to gently drop. And then soften that front channel that we were just soothing. Soften your chest. And then imagine that there's a thread of white light at the very top of your head, the crown of your head, and invite it to just lift up toward the heavens. And then placing one hand over the other on your lower belly, take a slow, deep breath into your belly. And a slow exhale out. And a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. Realizing that our breathing is the same, right? We have the inhale as we replenish, exhale as we release. So breath in, exhale as you release what no longer serves you. And then inhale, replenishing. And take a moment to turn your awareness inwards and see what you notice this morning. Then opening your eyes, we'll start with circling sparrows, which are really good for the lungs, which is the organ associated with the metal element with the season of fall. So your hands are sparrows, And the sparrows are facing each other, so your palms are facing each other. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, circle those sparrows. Inhale. And exhale, circle the other way. And just inviting your spine to awaken. So inhale, exhale. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, replenishing. Keeping those sparrows sort of softly and very smoothly circling. And slow it down. And I'd like to share with you a new movement called pushing the fog aside. So you start as if sort of taking off a t-shirt. Then your palms face down, and as you bend, you squat down to the earth, and just as you get your hands come to the earth, drop your head, crossing your wrists. Now roll up and look up at the sky. So exhale down as you squat, and then lower your head, and then tuck your tailbone under and roll up. And exhale. And inhale. Now I chose this movement because pushing the fog aside can help us represent the fog of our mind. So releasing what no longer serves us. And then inhale, roll up. And exhale, pushing out the fog of our mind, the fog of our heart. And roll up. And exhale down. Let's do one more. So tuck your tailbone under and roll up. And then turning from your hips and your waist. Let your arms be really heavy. And then allow them to knock against your lower back and your waist, keeping your feet rooted on the earth and the crown of your head lifted up to the heavens. And maybe taking a little peek over each shoulder, knocking on our chi belt, all sorts of great acupressure points. And let's give our lungs some love. And then up and over any tightness or tension in your shoulders. And then let's come back down. And then down to our chi belt. Take a big breath in and let your hands just swirl in front of you, behind you. Feel your feet as they're rooted to the earth. Enjoy how your hands are just swirling through the air. And again, if it's useful to you this morning, inhale in through your nose and exhale out your mouth with a encouraging your body to just let go of what no longer serves you. And then slow it down. And then with your hands, elbows up, inhale, look up at the heavens. And then exhale, round your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Bring your chin towards your chest. And then slow breath in. And then a slow, complete exhale out. And then inhale in. And exhale out. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, round your upper back. Tuck in your tailbone. Let's do one more. Opening the front of your body. And then opening up the back of your body. And then slow it down. Let's do spreading your feathers. So glide your hips back with your palms facing forward as you gather energy. And then spiral, pushing out to your fingertips, lifting up from the crown of your head. And bring your chin in. So inhale, gather. And exhale, push down through your fingertips. Soften your shoulders. Lift from the crown of your head. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. And gently lower your ear towards your left shoulder. I'll do your mirror image. And then with each exhale, invite your neck muscles to just let go and lengthen. And then let's, with our exhale, turn our chin toward the earth. With your inhale, lift your chin up toward the heavens. And then exhale down. Inhale up. And of course, do this with gentleness and softness. And then gently roll your chin down to your chest. Take a big breath in and then exhale and shake it out. So let's do the other side. So take an inhale as you glide your hips back. And then this time, rotate your pinkies so they're facing forward. So inhale, gather behind you. And then spiral so your pinkies face forward. Inhale and exhale. Then gently lower your head over to the right with your ear towards your shoulder. I always laugh because my ear is so anywhere near my shoulder. And so take a breath in and exhale, inviting those muscles to just let go. But invite them with gentleness, right? So, and then in your next exhale, turn your chin toward the earth. And then on your inhale, lift your chin up toward the heavens. And then exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And then shake it out. So as we're sort of working with this theme of releasing and replenishing, that we do row the boat to the center of the lake. So inhale, you're going to bring your oars up. And as you exhale, you're going to glide your hips back, right? And then drop your hips as you drop down and you pull the oars up. So exhale out and then inhale, pull. Now your intention as you do this is that you're rowing in the middle of the heart of the lake. And that water is ever so still. And think of how the calmness of the center of the lake, how it can replenish your body and your mind and your soul. So inhale up and then exhale. Let's do one more. Invite your body to do this with fluidity. And then check in and just see where your body's at this morning. And then one of my favorite warm-ups to help encourage releasing is the boa sheds its skin. So stand with your feet close together. Put your hands in prayer. And then take your knuckles of your thumbs and right there in the middle of your chest, do a little rub. Take a deep breath into your lower belly. And exhale. And at this point, I'm going to say conception vessel 17 right there on our Renmai that we were soothing the first thing this morning. It's a great point for emotional balance. So this movement starts with taking your fingertips, rolling them down, and then open. So down and open. I'll try one more time. Bring your fingertips down to the earth. I don't know how to describe that, so I just will show you. So with our breath, inhale, Exhale. Now inhale, push your hips forward and pull energy in. Exhale, push that energy down into your lower belly. Inhale, back of the hands together. Exhale, fold forward. Now the back of your arms come facing to each other as you tuck and roll up and gather and back to your center. So that's the whole thing. So I'll do it with our breath. So inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, push your hips forward as you gather, pulling into your heart center. Exhale, push that energy down to your lower belly. Inhale, back of the arms together. Exhale, fold forward. Now tuck your tailbone under as the back of your arms pull up, gather, and back. So the boa sheds its skin. So inhale, exhale. As we inhale, we're gathering a big chi ball and we're bringing it into our heart center. Now we're taking that chi and we're pushing it down into our lower bellies, which then pushes out what no longer serves us, which we pull out and we release it down to the earth to be composted. And then tuck your tailbone under and roll up. Gather some more replenishing energy and back to our heart center. So let's take a breath in and exhale. And then inhale and exhale. Let's do it one more time. So take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale, push your hips forward. Gather a huge chi ball, which you pull into your heart center. Push it down into your lower belly. Now, inhale as you pull out what no longer serves you. Then exhale as you fold forward and release it to the earth. Now, tuck your tailbone under. As the back of your arms face each other and you roll up. And let's bring it all into our heart center. So take those knuckles, do a little rub in your heart center, and take a slow, deep breath into your lower belly. And then gently shake out your fingers. So certainly a great way to, if you ever need to release something that no longer serves you, is shaking. So shake your fingers first. Shake your hands. Let's involve our elbows and our shoulders. Now bounce into your heels. See if you can release the back of your neck. See if you can release that spot between your shoulder blades. Release your hips. And up over your head. Release under your arms. And then to one side. And to the other. And then wiggle and jiggle what wiggles and jiggles. And slow it down. And turn your intention inwards. And see what you notice. Now bring your hands to your lower belly. Move your hands apart and together. Put your attention between your hands and see what you notice this morning. You might feel tingly, might feel sticky, might feel warm, you might not feel anything. Just observe. So then as you inhale, float your hands apart, and as you exhale, bring them together. And as you inhale apart and exhale together. And as you do this, soften your hands and see how that changes what you notice. And as you inhale, shift your weight a little bit to your heels. And as you exhale, shift your weight a little bit to your toes. And see if that helps. So that's kind of fluidity in your spine. So each time, pull your hands a little farther apart. Maybe check your stance. I think I'd like mine feet a little bit wider apart. And float your hands up a little higher. Stand a little taller as you float your hands up. And then exhale. And now we've shifted into flying. So as you fly, embody your favorite regal bird as you fly above all your challenges and concerns, giving you a bird's eye perspective or a heavenly perspective. Inhale as you float up. Exhale as you float down. So one way to replenish is to gain perspective of all the challenges we have on life down here on the earth, floating above, sort of connecting to inspiration, faith, and connection to things bigger than ourselves. So inhale, float up, and exhale, float down. And slow it down. I'd like to share with you a flow movement called the lotus flow. And the lotus flower, if you've ever gotten to see them, they're, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering them, but I remember them as like 5 feet tall with flowers the size of my head. This incredibly pink flower. So connecting to these magnificent beings, the lotus flower, inhale, and then point your fingers and your thumbs, you're going to make a diamond, connecting to the energy of the heavens. Now you're going to pull that energy of the heavens down and connect it to the earth. Then you're going to bring it up to your heart center. And with this diamond, think of it as sort of a concentrator, and just bring in heart energy. Bring in joy and open-heartedness and compassion. And just fill your heart center. Replenish your heart center with that heart energy. Now with the same movement, but shifting your intention, send out that heart energy through that concentrator of your diamond and send it out into the world. So to replenish, we need to fill up, but we also need to give out. So bringing that intention in, now sending that energy out, and with our hands sending it out into the world, bringing it up to our solar plexus, which is where we turn intention into action. And then we start again. So inhale, exhale, connecting heaven and earth. Inhale up to your heart center. Exhale, sending it out into the world. Inhale up to our solar plexus. So inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale out, and down. So inhale to our heart center, sending it out and down. Inhale, connect to the energy of the heavens. Exhale, connect that energy, heaven to earth. Inhale up to our heart center, sending that love out, back in. We'll do it one more time. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale, and down. And take a moment to turn your attention inwards and see what you notice. Floating your hands up, turning your palms toward the heavens, float up and pull them down. So as you float your hands up, pull in the energy of the earth, connect to the energy of the heavens, and then with a chi shower, replenish. So inhale, float up. Exhale. Inhale, connect. Exhale. So inhale, connect to that light of the earth. Exhale. Inhale, connect to the light of the heavens. Now bring it all together with a single candle of light. Now pull that light down into our heart center. Where all healing and replenishing begins. And give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude to all that you are. Now taking your fingertips down to the earth, honor the earth. Pull that energy and light from the earth up to a diamond of light at your lower belly. Taking a slow, deep breath into your lower belly. Then with the back of your hands together, pull that light up to your heart center, and then gliding your hips forward, offer all that you have out into the world for the greatest good. And then rising up, you send blessings down to the earth. And then standing with your feet close together, I thought we'd end with a standing meditation. And in this meditation, as you inhale, picture the breath coming in your nose into your lungs. As you exhale, send the energy into your lungs down into your lower belly. So inhale in to your lungs. Exhale, energy sinks down into your lower belly. Inhale into your lungs. Exhale down to your lower belly. Let's do one more like this. Inhale, healing energy in your nose into your lungs. Exhale down to your belly. This time, picture the middle of your palms, your lao bong, and while you are breathing in and picturing energy coming in through your nose to your lungs, also bring energy in the palm of your hands so that energy will come in your hands, up your arms, into your lungs. So we've got energy coming in from our nose and our hands to our lungs. Then exhale, sending that energy down to our lower belly. So inhale in and exhale down, and do a few of these at your own pace. And then with one hand over your lower belly and your feet close together, closing your eyes, allow your body to sort of move like seaweed in the ocean. Taking a slow, deep breath into your lower belly. A slow exhale out. Take a breath in. Exhale, releasing what no longer serves you. Inhale, taking a slow, replenishing breath in. And then exhale, even slower, releasing breath out. And take a moment to turn your attention inwards. And thank you for starting out this Monday morning, and may you have a wonderful week.